The following content has been generated with artificial intelligence under minimal human supervision. The data presented may contain errors or inaccuracies. The opinions expressed in this content do not necessarily reflect the vision, position, or values of Digi-all. We recommend verifying critical information with additional sources before making decisions based on this content.
Welcome to Digi-all Tech News. Today is Thursday, January 15th, 2026. I'm Kylie Brooks, and this is where technology becomes clear and engaging. Matthew McConaughey is trademarking himself to fight back against unauthorized AI copies of his likeness. Warren Buffett draws a chilling parallel between AI and nuclear weapons, warning that the genie is out of the bottle. OpenAI partners with Cerebras to dramatically speed up AI responses with 750 megawatts of ultra-low latency compute. Amazon unveils its strategy to compete with ChatGPT, giving Alexa a much better memory. And physicists achieve a major breakthrough, finally reconciling string theory with our dark, energy-filled universe. Let's start with Matthew McConaughey, because I think what he's doing is actually pretty smart. The actor has filed 8 trademark applications with the US Patent and Trademark Office, and they've all been approved. These trademarks cover specific elements of his persona, clips of him staring, smiling, talking, even standing on a porch. And yes, his iconic all right catchphrase from Dazed and Confused. Now here's the interesting part. Existing laws already prevent commercial use of someone's likeness without permission, but AI has created so many grey areas that McConaughey's team decided to be proactive. His attorney says the threat of trademark lawsuits should discourage misuse. And before you think he's anti-AI, he's actually an investor in 11 Labs, and has used their technology to create a Spanish version of his newsletter. His point is simple. There needs to be a clear perimeter around ownership, with consent and attribution as the norm. I actually respect that approach. Now for something more sobering, Warren Buffett, in a 2-hour CNBC special that aired Tuesday night, compared the risks of rapid AI development to nuclear weapons. Let that sink in for a moment. The Oracle of Omaha pointed out that even the smartest people in AI admit they don't know where this technology is heading. And that uncertainty, he says, is terrifying. He used a Columbus analogy. It's one thing to say you don't know where you're going if you can always turn around and go back, but the genie is out of the bottle. Buffett also referenced Albert Einstein's World War II remark about the atomic bomb. This changes everything in the world except how people think. And here's what really struck me. Buffett said he would spend his entire fortune if he could instantly eliminate nuclear weapons from just 3 countries. That's how seriously he takes existential risks. Coming from someone with decades of perspective on geopolitical issues, this warning about AI deserves our attention. On a more optimistic note, OpenAI just announced a significant partnership with Cerebras. They're integrating 750 megawatts of ultra-low latency AI compute into OpenAI's platform. For context, Cerebras specializes in purpose-built AI systems that combine massive compute, memory, and bandwidth on a single giant chip. This eliminates the bottlenecks you find in conventional hardware. So what does this mean for you and me? Faster AI responses. Whether you're asking hard questions, generating code, creating images, or using AI agents, the goal is to make those interactions feel more real-time and natural. OpenAI's Sachin Kadi says this is about matching the right systems to the right workloads. The full capacity will roll out in phases through 2028. Cerebras CEO Andrew Feldman put it nicely. Just as broadband transformed the internet, real-time inference will transform AI. Amazon is making a big bet on memory to compete with ChatGPT. At CES in Las Vegas earlier this week, executives revealed their strategy for the revamped Alexa, making her remember personal details like a trusted friend. Remember when Alexa launched in 2014 and made voice assistants mainstream? Well, ChatGPT's emergence in 2022 caught Amazon off guard, and they've been playing catch-up ever since. The 2025 Alexa Plus launch has already doubled user interactions, but Amazon knows they need more. Panos Panay, head of devices and services, emphasized that the real magic happens when Alexa understands the context across all your devices. Imagine Alexa suggesting hiking boots on your Echo Show after you mention wanting to go hiking, or recommending family-friendly restaurants based on your history, and actually booking them for you. They're also integrating Bee, that conversation recording wristband Amazon acquired in 2025. Some people might find this creepy, but Amazon insists users have full control over their data. The key question is whether better memory will be enough to make Alexa truly essential again. And finally, something for the science enthusiasts. Physicists have achieved what some considered impossible, creating a string theory model that describes our universe with its positive dark energy. Here's why this matters. When astronomers discovered dark energy in 1998, accelerating the universe's expansion, it created a major problem for string theory. Traditional string theory models predicted negative or zero energy, not the positive energy we observe. Last year, Bruno Bento and Miguel Montero from Madrid's Institute for Theoretical Physics cracked this puzzle using a Casimir-like effect in how extra dimensions are compactified. Their model produces positive dark energy much closer to observed values than previous attempts. Even more exciting, it predicts that dark energy diminishes over time, which aligns with recent findings from the Dark Energy Spectroscopic Instrument. Thomas van Riet of KU Leuven called it the very first example from string theory of an explicit de Sitter space. There are still challenges to solve, like reducing from 5 dimensions to 4, but this is a genuine breakthrough that opens a new frontier in physics. So today we've seen celebrities getting creative to protect themselves in the AI age, billionaires sounding alarm bells about technology's trajectory, major infrastructure investments to make AI faster, tech giants fighting for voice assistant dominance, and scientists bridging the gap between theoretical physics and observable reality. It's a lot to take in, but that's the world we're living in. We'll keep watching these stories as they develop. Thank you for staying informed with Digi-all Tech News. I'm Kylie Brooks, and we'll be back with more updates as they develop.